Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman joining you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Got my coffee and my favorite Disney mug. I'm wearing my Stampin' Up shirt and my Stampin' Up, it's not a hoodie, there's no hood. There's just like a collar. I want to share this with you because they treat us like amazing. When you earn the incentive trip, I earned both of these things on previous incentive trips. They treat us with pillow gifts and tons of gifts. And even though I didn't get to go to Maui last week, they're sending pillow gifts. The gifts that when you go back to your room every night, there's always a gift on your bed. And it's just so fun. And anyway, I'm wearing my shirt today and my jacket. I love this blue jacket. I think we got this. Actually, this was from Founder Circle. Yeah. But the shirt that I'm wearing, my Stampin' Up shirt, is from the Mediterranean Cruise. So love, love, love that Stampin' Up gives us logo merchandise. They also give us products, you guys, like products from the catalog. And it's just such a fun thing. I'm bringing this up because I want you to join my team. If you live in Canada and you don't have that starter kit yet, you can get your starter kit for only $135. But you get to pick $206 of whatever you want. You don't pay any shipping, no GST, and you just shop and get your stuff, and you can be a discount shopper. So right away, right out the gate, you will be able to get 20% off your purchases. Plus, you can get free products. So it's a smoking deal. I always talk about it because I like to share. Okay, so it is Thursday, and I have... it's not Thursday. It's Wednesday, you guys. It's hump day. It's the middle of the week. Oh my goodness. I think I need more coffee. And I have a fun card to share with you. And we're going to play with the Global Design the Global Design Project Challenge. So the GDP, there's a hashtag for it. You can check out their website. I talk about them all the time too because they're my favorite place to go for inspiration. I always check out what their challenge is. They do a weekly challenge. They update it every Monday. And then you can create according to that challenge and create your own card, and you can submit it and you can win. You can win the bragging rights, right? To be chosen as a winner for the challenge if you meet the challenge. So I love making my own cards and having it to be unique to myself, to my own creativity. So I like to play along with those challenges. Sometimes they're a sketch challenge. Sometimes they're a color challenge. Sometimes they are Case the artist, right? So the artist will put a card up and you can look at her card or his card and you can see the colors they put together. You can see the outline, the sketch, the way they do it. And you can turn it. So it's totally, hi Jen. Thank you for joining me live. Cheers. We had our class last night. We had Scrapbook Club last night, which ran a little bit late. So thank you for joining me this morning. I had so much fun with the ladies last night. We meet on a Zoom call once a month. And I designed 2 scrapbook pages, 2 layouts. So 4 pages, and everybody joins online. They place a minimum $50 order and they get the sketch, all the pieces for free. And that is my gift to them as a thank you. And also they get to be the hostess 1 month out of their 8 months that they're in the club. So it's a win-win, right? Free class and free products. So it's perfect. If you're interested in any of my clubs, I do have 2 clubs that I run. I love these clubs. One is a technique club. We do cards. We do 3 cards every month, and I teach a technique every single month with that one. And the other one is my scrapbook club, when we do 4 pages. So 2 2-page spreads. Thanks, Jen. Yes, I'm so excited to have you in my clubs. They are a lot of fun. Okay, so I'm gonna flip the camera. We're gonna get started. If you feel like sharing my video, I would greatly appreciate it. It just gets stamping in front of more people. And this hobby is all about sharing. And that's what it's all about for me too. I love to join you live here every morning at 9 o'clock with my coffee and my stamps, ink and paper, and to share a new project with you. So let's flip the camera. This one's a quick one because I've got some of the stuff. Yeah, I do have the die cuts done, so it'll go quick. So here we go. All right, so I'm just gonna turn my camera and point you down at my work surface here. Let's get this straightened up. And I'm playing along with a challenge as I mentioned at the beginning of my video here. Let's just get this straightened up. And I think you see the card off to the side. So let's just bring it in. I'll show you the card at the ahead of the video. Look at that. This is the card we're going to make today. The challenge, you guys, is to use 3 of the new in colors. We are going to be using Evening Evergreen. Look how beautiful that green is. I love, love, love Evening Evergreen. That's the cardstock. There's the ink pad. The other colors that we are challenged to use, I'm going to put my card away. I'm going to show you how to make it anyway. I'll bring it back. So the 3 colors that we are challenged to use in this challenge this week are Evening Evergreen, Pale Papaya, and Soft Succulent. And let me just grab that ink pad. So these 3 colors. So that's the challenge, is the color challenge this week. And you guys can play along. I think it goes till Sunday, and then Monday they do a new challenge. So these are my colors I'm going to be using today. I'm not using the soft succulent ink pad, but I am going to be using these 2 ink pads. So we're going to start off. I'm still playing with the Hats Off bundle because I love, love, love this bundle. I love it so much, you guys. I designed an online class with it. Here's the graphic that I posted in my VIP group, my lovely group. If you guys want to join that group, I'd love to have you there with me. So this class, you order the bundle, and it's basically the cost of the bundle sent to your house. That's it. There's no added cost, but I'm going to send you the cut pieces to make 4 cards. So you're going to need the dies because you do need to cut out your dies, but I'm going to send you all the raw materials. You're going to get the cards. They're going to be scored. You're going to get designer series paper, and you will just have to provide your own stamps and your ink, okay? So if you're interested in signing up for this class, let me know. It is a limited time offer. I'm only going to be offering it for another week just because I need to keep track of the card stock. I have other classes and I just can't let this one go forever. So there is going to be a deadline on this one. So get in on this class as soon as you can. The other reason you want to get in on this class as soon as you can is because it's masculine and we have Father's Day coming up. So you can go over to my online store. I'll post the link. I did post it over my VIP group, but I'll post it again. Grab this bundle. When you purchase the bundle to be sent to your house, I'll get an email notification and then I will send you your pieces so you can make 4 cards. And there's just little sneak peeks here, but you're going to get also a private YouTube video of me making those 4 cards. And you can't see those cards anywhere else, only if you purchase this class. So this week I am doing other cards. So the ones I'm doing this week on my videos are something other than the ones you'll get in this online class. So I'm super excited about that. Okay, so here's the bundle. It comes with photopolymer stamps like this, and then we get the amazing hat dies. Let me bring those in and show you. This comes with the bundle. You get the big die that cuts out the big hat. There's also a little one. Look how cute that is. And you get these labels, and you get all the little tiny ones. You got a fish, a buffalo, a tree. Yes, Terry, this is, thank you for mentioning that. This is only available to Canadian residents because at Stampin' Up! Policy, I can only sell to Canadians. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, you get all of these dies and you get the photopolymer as the bundle. You get it bundled together. It's $47.50 before your shipping and your taxes in whatever province you are in. Okay, so we're gonna get started today. I've got some die cuts already done. I'm gonna use we're gonna participate in that color challenge. Now this is my Evening Evergreen. I've cut it at 8.5 by 5.5, scored it in the middle at 4 1/4. I have a layer of Soft Succulent. That's my 3rd color for the challenge I have to use. That's going to be a layer on my cardstock here. That measures 4 by 5 1/4. Okay. This is, thank you, Terry. You know, I can sell outside of Canada, I can sell the tutorials, the PDF tutorials. That is the only thing that I can do for outside residents. So I may look into doing that and I'll keep you posted. But thank you for your comments. I appreciate that. So that one, the Soft Succulent was 4 by 5 1/4. Then I have a piece of basic white that measures 3 3/4 by 5 inches. That's another layer going on top here. Then I used the Pansy Petals Designer Series paper, but we're going to use this side here because it has all the colors. Well, not all of them, but it has 3 of them. It has... what do we have? Evening Evergreen, Soft Succulent, and the other little light green in here, that's the Soft Seafoam, but I'm not using that today. Yep, I will let you know, Terry. I'll keep you posted. Thank you. So this is my layer that I'm going to use because it has 2 out of the 3 colors, and that measures 3.5 by 3 3/4, and that's going to go onto my card like that. But before I put that on, I'm going to do some stamping. So let's bring in the white. I don't want to glue everything down because when you make a mistake, you can flip it over and use the other side. So I'm just doing this ahead of time. I'm going to just do my stamping and then I'll know if it's straight. So I've got my Evening Evergreen ink pad here, and the stamp that I'm using is You Are the Best, because you could use this for anybody, right? You are the best. So we're just going to ink that up with Evening Evergreen. We're going to stamp that down here at the bottom of the basic white layer, like that. And that looks pretty good. It's pretty straight. You could use the Stamparatus if you're worried about being straight, but it worked out, so we're happy with that. So I'm just going to flip it over. I'm going to put my multi-purpose glue along the edges here, and then I'm going to layer that onto my soft succulent piece. Yes, we will. Okay. I was thinking if I was going to add something to it, but I'm just going to go with this. This is my white on my soft succulent, and then I'm going to bring in that Designer Series paper, and that's going to layer here at the top like this. So we're going to go ahead and put glue on the back. You can see the pansy petal on the back of this one. I love it. So pretty. And this makes great masculine paper as well. So when you first look at the pansy stuff, you're probably thinking, oh my goodness, it's all florals. And you want to be able to buy Designer Series paper that you can use for both masculine and feminine. And this one fits the bill, right? I love, love, love these stripes. And you could turn it and have them going horizontal. I've just left it in a vertical position, but that is my layer for the front. Now I'm going to add an embellishment. I love, love, love the In Color ribbons that they brought out this year. And they're called Open Weave. Now this one is the Evening Evergreen. So let me just open it up and show you how pretty this ribbon is. It is so pretty. And I'm going to use a bit on the back of this piece. So I'm going to use some snail adhesive. You could use whatever tape runner you have. You could use our Stamp and Seal Plus, just to put a little bit on the back. And then I'm just going to take my ribbon, I'm going to wrap it around the front here, just above my greeting, like that. And we're just going to come across, and I'm bringing my scissors and just snip. Just adding a little bit of that beautiful, beautiful ribbon. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this down onto my card base. So go ahead and put more glue on the back. And bring in my Evening Evergreen paper cardstock base, and I'm going to lay that on here like that. And then I'm going to grab another piece of this ribbon, maybe just like a 3 or 4 inches, just enough so that you can tie it. And we're going to do a little faux bow. So just tuck this underneath the ribbon, and we're going to tie a knot. Actually, we're not tying a bow. We're just going to tie a knot. This is one of my favorite ways to make a bow, because you literally can't mess it up, right? It's just tying a knot. And then the beauty of this faux bow is you can move it. So I have it here on the right side. I can take it and I can slide it over here and see, oh, do I like it there? Or move it back. So it gives you lots of options to decide where you want to put that. And then we can just trim off our little tails. Okay, so there we go. We've got our bow, and I'm just going to do this before it goes crazy on my desk here. I like to just wrap up my ribbon, and I just use a little sewing pin and stick that in there, and then that stays nice and neat and tidy on my shelf. Okay, so there's the basis of my card. We're using the hats, as I mentioned, so I used a piece of the Designer Series paper, the same package from the Pansy Petals, and I'm using the Petal Pink, or I call this Petal Pink, sorry, Pale Papaya, all the P's, this pattern here, this checkered pattern, and I used the die, the hat die. So I just popped it on here like this, ran it through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and this is the cute little hat that I got. Isn't that adorable? It looks so feminine. I think this bundle, I'm just crazy about this bundle. These hats just are really speaking to me. Everybody I know in my family wears ball caps. So I know I'm going to get a lot of use out of this one. And you can go ahead and stamp on top of it now, like the photopolymer stamp. Let's bring that in. You could take this now and you can stamp right over top if you wanted to, but you don't have to. I'm just going to leave my ball cap just like that. I don't want the black lines on it. It's totally up to you, right? So there's my Pale Papaya hat. I've also gone ahead and cut out one of the dies using this shape. So it's a double die. All of these label dies that come with the bundle are doubled, okay? So what I mean by that is you have the inside stitch piece and you have the outside piece, which I think is a fantastic value because you can use, if you're looking for a little oval, there's an oval. There's this shape and that shape. You could totally use these dies with your other supplies. Now the one that I've used right here, I'm just reaching, it was over on my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. It's this one. So what I like to do is put them together so you have that nice little even edge around, and I put a little bit of washi tape on them, and I keep that on the dies like that so that when I pull them out, they're ready to go. And yeah, so that's what I did there. So I've got a Pale Papaya layer right here, and I'm going to use the stamp that coordinates with that shape, and there's a couple in here. You could use the tiger if you wanted. I'm going to use the number 1. So I've got that. No, I don't. I'm lying. Here it is. I'm going to grab it. Just going to lift up this plastic piece and grab my stamp and a little block. I need a little tiny block. So let's grab this one. Okay. And you know what? I'm not even going to complicate it. I'm going to use the same ink. I'm going to use Evening Evergreen on Pale Papaya and see what that looks like. So we're going to ink up our stamp here. Thank you, Jen. I think this is adorable too. This stamp set is just so easy to use and so many possibilities. I love it. Okay, so I'm stamping right over top of that die cut. I can see exactly where I'm stamping and it's normal for it to stick. It's photopolymer and that's just the nature of it, and that's okay. Okay, so I've got my die cut. I'm going to put that right on the front of the ball cap here. Just going to put it right here. I'm not going to pop it up. I'm just going to lay it flush with the hat because, you know, there's stitching on it. So we want to pretend that it's already stitched onto the hat, right? So we don't need to pop that up. And then this is going to sit right here on my card base. Let's bring in my dimensionals and we'll put a few dimensionals on here. So we're going to go 1, 2, I'd say we need about 4 to make this nice and even. So we'll peel off the backs and we're going to put this right on the front of the card like this. I love the Pale Papaya with the greens. I've never thought to use them together like this, but so I'm really happy to have this challenge. Okay, so I have another piece here for the inside of my card, and it measures 3.5 by 3 3/4. And then I always like to tie something on the inside of my card with the outside. So I just took a little 1/2-inch strip of the same pattern. I'm going to put that down at the bottom of my piece of basic white here, and then it'll be kind of matching a little bit. And you know, we all have these little tiny strips of paper. Don't waste them. Use them to decorate your cards. You could even put a little bit on your envelope, on the flap, the back flap of your envelope if you wanted to. I've just got a little bit of, you just got to shave off a tiny bit there. Okay, so the inside of my card, there's a stamp in the set that says, "Here's to the next adventure." So you're the best, number 1, here's to the next adventure. So I was thinking when I was designing this card or thinking about this card, this could be for many, many uses. If you have a daughter that's graduating, this could be a great graduation card. Maybe you have a daughter that loves softball, right? And she's graduating. So this will be totally a nice personalized card. You're the best. Here's to the next adventure. Or maybe your daughter is in softball or played baseball or some kind of sport and they're going on to provincials, or they're going, you know, they're going to go on to the next level. So you want to definitely make a card and share how proud you are. So the stamp set also has a little star stamp, this one right here. So I just stamped that one randomly on the inside using the Pale Papaya ink. And then this is just going to be mounted on the inside of my Evening Evergreen. Oops, go here and add my glue. And we'll put this on the inside of the card. And there we have it. Such an easy card to recreate. So easy. Hi, Heidi. Thank you for joining me. Good to see you here. I've just popped up here because if I've missed any of your comments, I will come back. But this is the card we're making. Oh, I have one more thing. So I put this on as an embellishment, the ribbon. I have another thing I want to put on here. The in colors are the 3 of them anyway are in the loose flower flourishes, and there's pale papaya. So we're going to grab one of those, and they come in different sizes. I'm just going to hold them close to the camera so you can see. So you can see there's a little polished pink one there. So there's the tiny ones, and then you get the bigger ones, and they're so cute, you guys. So I'm going to use a bigger one, and we're going to put that down here on the bottom. And that'll just tie in more of that pale papaya. So I'm going to grab a glue dot and stick that on the back of my embellishment. And we're going to put that right there. There we have it. So this one I did a little different. I did earlier this morning with my first coffee. I did this one and it says, "Go Team." I put that on the ball cap. And I did the same thing on the inside. This one, I thought, instead of making it a team card, this could be number 1 for anything, right? This is my thought, to use this as a graduation card. So many different possibilities with this new Hats Off bundle. I hope you will consider taking my online class and getting all the 4 ideas, and you will grab yourself this bundle because I think this is a classic one that belongs in everybody's collection. So I hope you enjoyed these cards. I'm just going to flip you around here. Ball caps are just such a, I don't know, they're classic, right? And they're never going away. People wear ball caps. All the men in my life, my husband, my son, my dad, my father-in-law, my brother-in-law, everybody wears a ball cap. So, you know, and it's not just masculine, right? Girls are wearing ball caps too. This is the 21st century. You know, we can all wear ball caps. So think of your designer series paper and what patterns. Oh my heavens, all the different ball caps you could make, right? So that is my feature today. I thank you for joining me. And I was playing along with the Global Design Project Challenge, which was to use the 3 colors: Evening Evergreen, Soft Succulent, and Pale Papaya. So I really like these 3 colors together. So now I'm inspired to make more cards using that color combination. I'd love to see what you put together if you play along with the Global Design Challenge. Come back here or over on my other VIP page. If you're not a part of that, let me know. I would love to add you. I invite you to join me there to share your stamping projects. And so yeah, I hope I've inspired you to get out your stamps, ink, and paper today and to make something, make a card, send a card, share a card. And if you liked what you saw today, I would greatly appreciate you sharing my video. Just get stamping in front of more people. Have a great Wednesday, everybody, and I will be back tomorrow morning at 9. You're welcome, Jen. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow again at 9 o'clock, and I'm going to upload this video to YouTube. So if you are a YouTube user, the videos will be over there. They're easier to find over there because they're all, you can just go under videos and find them. So check that out too. If you're going over to YouTube, just type in my name, Rosemary Coleman, and you'll see my channel, and you can subscribe and follow me over there. Okay, have a great Wednesday, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.